Hi Trader, Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. As I indicated yesterday, the recap rather will come before the market open versus after market close, which generally happens. So we're going to go through this really quickly. But to start off, I want to get through a few things. One, if this is your very first time tuning into a ShortMeTina video, I would like to say welcome. Drop us a comment in the comment section. You can let us know your name or just generally any information about you that you care to share with us. If you are returning and you're someone that's dialed in or tuned in and day out, obviously you know that from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate your commitment to this channel and essentially to yourself. So really quickly before we recap the overall markets, our mission, super important, so you can know the angle and where I am coming from, right? Our mission is to build in capital letters, right, a powerhouse, because I want to build more than one. I want to build many of successful traders and of course help you find more winners. I conclude, if you win, I win. Bottom line, I want us both to be winning together. To do that, I need to know where I need to help you out, right? Where is it that you're running into trouble? So in the comment section, do me a solid and just drop me a one-liner, right? One sentence. It doesn't have to be well thought out, just one sentence. What is your biggest frustration in reaching your trading goals? I had so many when I started out trading 15 years ago. My frustrations were things that I didn't even know that I was doing wrong until I found out I was doing wrong. I was like, holy shit. Holy crap. That's why I wasn't doing so well, because I didn't have an understanding of this. Anyway, so what is your biggest frustration in reaching your trading goals? Comment in the comment section. Let me help you. Let us help you. And this has been my question of the week. I think it's super important. I think to be a successful trader, there are 3 foundational principles in my opinion. I talked about this all week again. Before June, I'm actually going to drop what I believe these 3 pillars of successful trading is, but I do want your participation. So if you can just take a stab at it in the comment section, let me know what you think the 3 pillars are. So far, I've gotten some tremendous and really smart responses. So 3 pillars, they each start with the letter M. Yesterday I dropped one and I said the first M stands for methodology, right? Foundation. So for me, one of the things that you need in order to be a successful trader, and then there's 3 broad. The first one is methodology. What is methodology? That's essentially your system, your roadmap, your blueprint in which you navigate the market. That's one. What are the 2 others? What are the 2 others in your opinion? Methodology is the first one. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think the 2 others are. Both start with the letter M. So yeah, super important, because if you have these 3 foundational principles, if you understand or identify these 3 pillars, I do not see how you cannot be a successful trader, right? Super important. So yeah, that's that. Again, we're in around, mid-May. By June, hopefully, more than likely, because I like to meet my deadlines, I will drop a video outlining what I think these 3 pillars are. All right, so to the overall markets. And then we have the SPY S&P 500 daily chart closed at 287.70 in pre-market. I see a print of 286.63, slightly off. So all I'm paying attention to, and if you want more color, definitely listen to the video that I did yesterday. Definitely listen to the videos that I did every single day for this week, and you'll get a little bit more color on what I'm seeing with the SPY, the overall picture. But mainly what I'm paying attention to is once resistance, now support of 280 to 282, denoted by this red line here. As long as we can stay above that, I think things should be good. I think the market overall will be bullish if we can, or is bullish rather, if we can stay above those lines. What else? All right, IWM similar, closed at 155. Right now in pre-market, I see a quote of 154.50. I'm paying attention to 2 levels in the IWM. Again, if you want more color, go listen to the videos that I did earlier this week. So I'm paying attention to shorter term support of, let's say, 150. If we can stay above there, things are good. And obviously, I'm paying attention to this super important, psychologically important resistance level of around 160. We've had a hard time penetrating that level more or less throughout the entire year. A good portion of the fourth quarter of 2018 2018. We've had a difficult time penetrating 160. We did it twice so far this year. While we closed above it on 2 consecutive days, we have not been able to really sustain that. So if we can get above 160 with volume and hold, I think that would be a good thing for the bulls, a tip in the nod of the bull direction. So that's what I'm paying attention to today, next week, for the remainder of the month, are those two levels, shorter term support of 150 to reiterate, and longer term psychologically important resistance of 160. What else? And then we have ticker IOVA daily chart. Huge day yesterday, up about 36%, going as high. So a couple of things. Daily chart dating back to 2017, but let's focus in on price action beginning in September of 2018. That's when a picture, in my opinion, started to emerge. So again, huge day, up about 36%. High, we went as high as 1658. The low of the day clocked in at 1421. We closed somewhere in the middle at 1528. Just based on what I'm seeing now, I would not be surprised to see a pullback. So if you want to go long, caution here. I'd be paying attention to obviously the low of yesterday, which is 1421. If we take that out, chances are we're going to dip below this support line here of around 14 to 1450. So I would exercise caution here. What else? And then we have ticker AGIO daily chart, up nicely in pre-market, up about 5%. I see a quote of 52.50. So that's somewhere around, we can say somewhere around here. So look out, you potentially might have a runner on your hands today. Yesterday's high, 53.87. So pay attention to yesterday's high. If we take that out, chances are I wouldn't be surprised to see a print in the 60s. If we have a hard time penetrating yesterday's high of around $53 to $54, then look out, there might be a break here of this line of around $50. What else? And then we have ticker VRTU daily chart, off heavily yesterday, off about 20%. We had this gap down here, closed at 43.01. The low clocked in at 41.21. So for me, shorter term support comes in at around $38. So again, considering that we shed about 20% yesterday, I cannot imagine today being another bloodbath, but I wouldn't be surprised to see another 5 or so percent in terms of decline. So anywhere between, I can see this topping out at around $38 before a bounce. What else? All right, and let's wrap it up and round it out with ticker EDAP daily chart. Was off about 21% yesterday. We're up a little bit in pre-market, up about 6.4%. The last quote I see is 381. So that's somewhere around here. So what happened yesterday? Again, we had this gap down, closed at 358, again off about 21% on the day. The low clocked in at around 358, so we closed really at the low again, although there's a bit of a bounce right now going on in pre-market. So obviously what I'm paying attention to is yesterday's low of 358 and the most recent low in April of 350. If we dip below yesterday's low, more than likely we're going to fill this gap here of around $3.14. So I'm suspecting that today there might be a bit more of a pullback. So that's kind of it. Tina here once again from ShortMeTina.com with my daily recap. If you enjoyed any portion of this video, I'd like for you to do 3 things for me. 1, comment in the comment section. Did you agree with my analysis? Disagree with my analysis? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know what you think. Also, let me know what is your biggest frustration in reaching your trading goals, or what's your biggest frustration in trading. Also too, whether you're new, seasoned, intermediate trader, what do you think are the 3 pillars of successful trading? If you have these 3 foundational principles down packed, you should be killing it and crushing it in the stock market. I identified 1, that is methodology, your roadmap. What do you think the 2 others are? Also, again, want more videos like this? I do them Monday through Friday, so head on over to our YouTube channel at ShortMeTina and hit that subscribe button. Turn on notifications. That way, every time I upload a video, you will automatically be notified. And lastly, I've been trading for well over 15 years. If you think you can learn anything from me, then head on over to our website, ShortMeTina.com, and sign up, become a member. Thank you for listening, and as always, thank you for the support.